Hi everyone, it's Coach Fred here, and today I'm going to be going over Test 6 Math Non-Calculator number 15. So this is considered probably the hardest question on the test that's multiple choice. Remember, it goes in order of difficulty. After 15, it's going to switch to free response, and then those will go in order of difficulty. And I just love interesting questions, and we've talked a lot, if you've been watching my videos, about the word equivalent. Equivalent just means is the same as. So when we're looking for equivalent, we're looking for other ways to write the expression they gave us. Now, this one I think is a really neat question because you have to recognize this as the square of a binomial or a binomial square. You're probably more used to seeing it in like that form. That's the square of a binomial. And an equivalent expression to the square of a binomial is a perfect square trinomial. So if you have the square of a binomial and you multiply it out, you are only going to get a perfect square trinomial. So immediately when I looked at this, I recognized the square of a binomial. Now, if you haven't watched my perfect square trinomial videos, now might be the time to do that. Well, why did that help me? Because that immediately told me that these two were out and I only had a choice between these two. Okay? Now, let's talk about how you could multiply a plus b over 2 times a plus b over 2. Now, before I did that, I vertically scanned them, and I realized that the last term of both was different. So all I have to do is figure out what the last term would be. Well, the last term would be if you multiplied b over 2 times b over 2. So b over 2 times b over 2 would be b squared over 4. So I immediately could throw out c, so my answer would be D. If you didn't catch on to the fact or use the vertical scan method and you wanted to multiply them out, some teachers teach you to FOIL. I prefer the area model when we multiply two binomials. So a, b over 2, a, b over 2, which would give me a squared, ab over 2, ab over 2, and then again, b squared over 4. So then I could see that my answer would end up having to be D as well. Okay, so perfect square trinomials, squares of binomials, really recognizing and understanding what equivalent means is going to be really important for you on this test. If you haven't taken a moment to watch my perfect square trinomial video, now's the time. Have a great day.